This is the screencast for section 6.5, example 2. We're going to look at finding maximum r values. Now, r is the radius of a triangle that we have drawn when we freeze this polar function, but r also represents its distance from the origin. Well, there's a pretty easy way to find the maximum r value by using rectangular functions. If we take r, the distance from the origin, and turn that into a y-coordinate, and then theta and turn that into an x-coordinate, we can find out by graphing in function mode what x-coordinate creates the largest y value, a maximum, because we have that ability to find a maximum using our calculators. Now we want to put absolute value around the function, which would be a distance from the origin. We also can find these without really using a calculator. A calculator is going to help, definitely, but I know that this cosine function would be vertically shifted up 2 after a vertical stretch of 2. So now the range is going to go from 0 to 4, so my maximums would occur wherever cosine has a maximum. There's no horizontal stretch or shrink or shift, so those maximums are going to occur everywhere a maximum of the cosine curve occurs. 0, pi over 2, negative pi over 2, etc. So we can say that the maximum r value is 4, and we can say that it occurs at theta equals 2 pi n, where n is any integer. So for example, if I plug in 2 pi, the cosine of 2 pi is 1, 2 times 1 is 2, plus 2 is 4. But if I plug in pi, the cosine of pi is negative 1, 2 times negative 1 is negative 2, 2 plus negative 2 is 0. So numerically we can also see that every multiple of 2 pi is going to have a maximum r value. Then now try problem number 21, asks the same thing of us for the polar function r equals 2 plus 3 cosine theta. Well, again, I can tell you that those are going to occur every time the cosine function has a maximum. Now, I pictured this in my head a little bit. If I'm going to take the absolute value, I know I'm going to have these little pieces that used to drop below the x-axis but now are bouncing above the x-axis. But in no way are they going to get as high as where the original maximums were occurring before the absolute value. So I can tell you that these are also going to be at where theta equals a multiple of 2 pi, and the maximum value is going to be 5. And you can do some tracing around the polar coordinates to see what happens when theta equals 0, when theta equals pi, when theta equals 2 pi, or anything in between.